Hi everyone, so this is something new that I'm trying, considering it is the new year and I wanted to try this, so I am. So today's video, which is the first video blog I've ever done, is about organizing an agenda, and most people use organization as one of their New Year's resolutions, so I'm trying to help out with that. So this is my agenda. It's the one that I use for school. It's a Lilly Pulitzer one, and this is in the size large. They have a small one that's like really small, and I just use the large one. So when you first open my agenda, right here, as you can see, is a color code list. That is how I organize everything. So everything that's in blue is for school, red is for my sorority, black is for my school's leadership program, and my volunteering, and orange is my blog post, so you're going to see some of that. And then over here, like, the pocket really isn't that big, but this is the little pocket, and this is just a piece of cardboard with my class information on it. So it's all of the rooms, the times that they start, and what they are. Tuck this back in there. Okay. So when you open my agenda, we're going to go to January because it's January. First off, every Lilly Pulitzer agenda, they have like separations for the months. And this is January's, and they all have something cute that they say. So this one says ring, reveal, and romp in the new year. And then this is January. You see a lot of things on Pinterest where they like do stuff with these agenda pages. This is the monthly page, or what I refer to as the monthly page. And as you see, there's paper clips, 4 of them. And what these do is they help me go straight from the monthly page to the weekly page. So this is the weekly page. So like next week, since this is this week obviously, it'll be paper clipped in for this. Oh, whoops. Struggling over here. So for the monthly page, I write down every single thing I have to do. So let's see, like on the 4th, it's a Friday, so I have a blog post, since blog posts go up every Friday. And then I wrote that down for all of them, and as you saw on the first page, blog posts go in orange, or anything for my blog go in orange. And then, like, my sorority is in red, so that's all in red. Work is in green. I have a work shift that day. And then school is in blue, so, like, classes start on the 9th, and we can move back into our residence halls on the 12th. And in pink, which you can't really distinguish pink from red, really, it's kind of hard, is like personal stuff, so like I consider like TV shows. Pretty Little Liars comes back on the 8th, which I'm really excited about. My school's leadership program has a speaker that we have to attend on the 22nd. And then when the day is over, I put a slash, or I cross it off so that I know like that day is over with. But then this, well, that's a really bad example. This is like, okay, so we're preparing for formal recruitment. So we have something basically every day for formal recruitment. We have like charm checks, and then we have prep. Nashville comes on again. Yay, we have class. So like I have my leadership class, one of my comm classes, and my math class. I wrote down the wrong math class. That's embarrassing. Yeah, I potentially have to pay a fine because I have to miss a meeting, which is not okay. That's why it says $10 fine right there. So I have one class, and then I have a recruitment meeting with the recruitment team at 12 noon. And then we have a entire sorority, like, prep from 8 to 11 at night. I have a blog post due, so that's written down. We have a sisterhood retreat, which is written down. Like, everything is basically written down. So then I'm going to show you a previous month. This is November. Yeah, another thing is, I don't really know if you can tell this, but if something changes, I white it out. I don't just like cross it off, I white it out so that I know it's not there anymore. And I have to do that a couple times. And sometimes I have like things that conflict and I have to pick. So my school had the IHSA show, and I had my initiation, and I did the initiation because that was more important to me at the time. or not more important, but like something I had to do when I didn't necessarily have to be at the IHSA show because I wasn't showing. I'm not even on my school's IHSA team. I just have to help with it. I'm on the club team. So, like, I had a leadership quiz, so I wrote that down. I didn't have a class, so I wrote that down. FAMU had their dance marathon. We had Kicking It with AD Pie, which is a kickball tournament for our philanthropy, which is Ronald McDonald House Charities. Novemberfest, which was part of the German club at my school. That I didn't white out, but I was supposed to, but we had, like, a recruitment meeting and stuff. And so, as you can see, like, even days where I'm not at school, they still get crossed off. And then this is a weekly page. My school, we have hurricane, which basically means we get a break from a hurricane, and it happens every year. I've been out of school now for 2 years, and both years we have had a hurricane. This year it was from Sandy, and they didn't even lose their power, but we were just evacuated. It was great. So I was supposed to have a German class and leadership. I had a meeting that I was supposed to attend, and I was supposed to go to volunteering at the hospital. Yeah, if you see hospital, I'm not, like, being admitted. I volunteer there in the gift shop. We had a kickoff for our homecoming week that was supposed to happen that didn't, but my chapter, for my sorority, our candidate for homecoming court was selected, so we were all supposed to go. But as you can see, I just crossed it off hurricane. Had to do it again. We had a social for the equestrian team that got canceled, captain's pageant, which is part of homecoming week, and then for these, like, we were back at school. So every single time that I finish an event, I just highlight it off. So, like, when my German class is over, I would go and highlight it. And then sometimes I didn't do it, even if, yeah. So, like, Diamond Days is part of my sorority, and it's something, like, very special to my sorority. And so, like, when the day is over, I just highlight that, that it was over. So my mom came down to visit, so I wrote that down in pink, because pink is personal, and that's, like, personal. So obviously, even though I didn't go to the IHSA show, which I already explained, I still wrote it down and highlighted it because the day was over. And then we had, I was part of a colony, so we had installation, which was very, very exciting. And then if I don't highlight it, like, I didn't always highlight it, and I'm not above using, like, if I run out of room or, like, think I'm about to run out of room, I will use a note card to write some more things down. So, like, it was my grandfather's birthday, so that was written down. I had German. I had leadership. We had a homework assignment due. Obviously, I can't read that through the lens. Oh, I had to get my flu shot, which I hate flu shots, so I, like, had to write it down. And then Sorority Spirit, which is Alpha Delta Pi's new merchandise company, I guess. They came and did a trunk show for my chapter, so that was written down. And then Gossip Girl and Switched at Birth. Yes, I am very sad that Switched at Birth, or Gossip Girl is over. So, part of my leadership programs, we have to go to these passport things, so, like, that was written down. Christian Lander is actually a blogger. Fun fact. It has to do with things white people hate, I think, or something. I'll link it if I find it, or if I can remember. We were supposed to have, I didn't write that out either, but we were supposed to pick up t-shirts that were obviously $15.42. They were really cute t-shirts, though. That's the good news. So, I write down, like, everything. Like, I wrote down my parents' anniversary and stuff like that. I just got an email from a professor and school hasn't even started yet. Scary. So, like, this is October. And if you notice, like, I don't have a lot of homework assignments written down, and that is mainly because most of my homework assignments are readings, and if I write them all down, I'd go crazy. So, the month of November is really good for this. I had, let's see, I had a leadership term paper due, so I wrote that down. I had an online assignment, so I wrote that down. Like, obviously I didn't have class, I had a quiz, so I wrote that down. And then, for December, because December is a month of mini assignments, I had a German oral quiz, so I wrote that down. My term paper for Comp to 11 was due. I didn't have German class, like, stuff like that. And then these are my exams that I had. So I always write those down. I write down when I have chapter for my sorority. So I don't, yeah, like, I write down the big things, but not necessarily, like, every single little assignment. And that is how I organize my agenda. So I hope you all enjoyed this video and found it useful. I'm now going to go figure out how to edit this. So I will talk to you guys soon. Bye!